Okay, I'm going to show you guys how to do a retrofit on a set of headlights. I'm doing it on a 2001 Silverado, but I guess the front end's a 2003, but it's the same thing. So right now they're already peeled apart. I've already scuffed up 3, so I'm going to show you how to scuff up the 4th. What I'm going to do is pass this off to my friend. So the 4th headlight, I'm going to take the Scotch-Brite pad, it's red. I'm just going to sit here and give it a good scuff. All I'm trying to do is create some scratches so the paint will stick to it. I'm doing both high and low. Only for the fact is I'm putting one projector in on the low beam, but I'm assuming I'm never going to use the high beam due to the fact it's an HID. So try to scuff it up as best as possible. So they're scuffed up. You can see they're dull spots. I'm going to take the blow gun when he's showing you, and I'm going to just blow off. Now that it's blowing off, I got one reflector left on. I'm going to tape up the reflector because I want them to stay orange, just to help with the look. This is just so I don't get no overspray on the reflector. Now the good thing about these headlights is, for the actual headlights itself, is going to be, when we cut out the backing, the projector and shroud is going to cover a lot of this, so you're not going to have to be too fussy with it. So I bought some Duplicolor black engine enamel. It's going to hold up the best. So I'm going to shake her up. Now I'm going to test it. Okay, so what you want to do is put light coats on. You don't want to go heavy. I'm not going in any certain order. The first coat, I'm just trying to get covered. I'm not going for equal coverage. I just want something so my second coat will stick to it a little better. So there's the first coat. So I'll jump over here. Same thing. I'm just putting it on lightly. I'm not trying to cover it all. I know it's not all covered. I'm just giving it something so it will dry to and stick to for the second coat. Same thing with this one. I'm not trying to cover it all at once. That's how you'll get runs. So I'm going to let that dry for about 15 minutes and we'll come back. Okay, so I let it dry a little bit. It's about 10 minutes we'll say. I'm putting a second coat on. Now same thing with the second coat. You can go on a little more even now. So you can see I'm trying to get it evenly. That way it will stick. So I'm not holding the nozzle steady. I'm letting off of it. That way it doesn't cause no runs. I'm laying it on as even as possible. Keeping it well shook up. So if I'm spraying, nozzle, let off, nozzle, let off, nozzle, let off. And you see how I'm overlapping that? That way it gives it a more constant look. And that's basically what I'm doing in the gun. So that's why you can hear me letting off. Same concept when you're painting an actual car. I'm going to do one more coat. You can show you up close what it looks like. So you can see it's pretty well covered evenly. Single stage, it's flat enamel, so it's going to dry like a flat look once it starts to dry. So once that dries, I'll put a third coat on, and that will be the end of it. So we'll see you back on the third coat. So we're going to put the last coat on, third coat. We kind of probably don't need it, but it's good just in case to make it even. So same concept. I'm making sure I don't put a lot on. I'm making sure I fan it out. That way I don't get no runs. Same way I showed you earlier in the video. I'm gonna let this dry overnight. And then tomorrow I'm gonna cut it out and start putting the projector in, which I'll show you guys. There. So that's how you're gonna do it. So I put 3 coats on it just to play it safe. When I'm done with the can, tip it upside down. That way it cleans the nozzle, and I can resave this for later. Okay, so this is going to be part 2 of retrofitting a set of Sierra headlights, or actually Silverado headlights. So, welcome Jeff.
Yeah.
He's going to show you what to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna start trimming the back, open it up, make a nice big hole in the back, almost the size of what's there, and then kind of oval it out, just make it fit properly for the projector to fit with our wonderful sabb projectors robbed from a junkyard. All right.
Dusty.
A little bit.
So like Jeff mentioned, we're using sabb projectors. We've got them at the local U-Pole. We're kind of trying to do a budget build here. So we're using sabb projectors and sonta shrouds. We find the shrouds are a little bigger, a little longer in depth, so they fit a little better. So right now he's just test fitting, see if any more needs to be cut out. So what he's doing is he's making it so it sits back a little farther. So he's making it a little wider. That way the lens can go on and clear the projector.
We're pretty much there. Where we need to be. I'm not getting much further back unless I start bending some of that stuff. Which shouldn't need to, which won't affect anything even if I did. So grab the shroud. Fits well.
we're just test fitting to make sure the shroud and projector will clear the lens.
It's a little tight still. I think the projector itself shifted. We still have clearance on the back where the old reflector area isn't clipped in properly. It doesn't hit yet, so that's a good sign. There's still movement to come forward. So we got clearance with the projector on the lens. So now let's just fit everything up inside and put some JB weld to it and hold it in place. And that's one way to do it. There is more exact methods, like the nut and bolt style, but this is just kind of slap it together with what we got and
A cheap build.
see what happens. Cheap besides the HIDs. Those are quality. Some nice Morimoto stuff. Alright.